Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Downey. Today is Friday, May 8th, 2020. So today, Mother's Day is on Sunday, May 10th. And today is May 8th, so Mother's Day is in 2 more days. So I'm going to read you some stories about mothers. And the first one I'm going to read about is just like Mrs. Barolero did. She showed a human baby and a human mommy, and she also showed you some animal mommies and animal babies. So I have a really cute book that's kind of like that, which reminded me, I think I'll read this too. This is called If You Were Born a Kitten, and the person who wrote it, the author, is Marion, Dane, Bauer. And if you take a good look at this cover, it says, if you were born a kitten, how many babies did this mommy have? Let's see, 1, 2, 3 babies. 3 babies all at once. That means those kittens are triplets. If You Were Born a Kitten is the name of this book. There's the kitten. Let's see if I can get this whole picture in there for you. If you were born a kitten, you'd slip into the world in a silvery sack, and your mother would lick, lick, lick you free. I think I'm seeing more than 3 here now. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I see 5 kittens there, and they're all drinking Mommy's milk. Mommy looks like she's tired. If you were born a baby seahorse, you'd pop out of your father's pouch and swim away with hundreds of brothers and sisters. So we saw that the kitten on the cover had, the cat on the cover had 3 babies, triplets, and the first page she had 5 babies, and the seahorse has hundreds of babies all at once. Look at all those babies swimming. And if you look at the pouch right there, this is where the eggs were. And the eggs hatch and they all swim away. And Daddy holds them. If you were a chick, you'd peck and you'd nap and you'd peck and you'd nap because it's very tiring to get out of that shell. You'd peep inside of your shell, then you'd kick with your big feet and burst out and say, "Hello, world." I see one over here came out a little while ago. See, he's all wet, so he looks a little bit darker, just came out of the egg. And this one is all fluffy and dry now. If you were a soft new porcupine, that's what we call a baby porcupine, this is what you'd say, "Uh, uh, uh." But your prickly porcupine mother would say nothing at all. So porcupines don't talk and don't make noises like a cow says moo and a pig says oink, and a baby porcupine says oh, 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 but the mommy doesn't say anything. If you were born a whale, you'd squeeze out slowly, tail first. Then your mother would nudge you up for your first sip of air. See how mommy's taking her nose and she's pushing baby to the top, and the baby's going to stick his head right out of the water and take a first breath of air. Wow. If you were born a possum, you'd fit into a teaspoon with lots of brothers and sisters. Your mother would lick you a path so you could climb out of her pouch. She has a pouch too. Who else had a pouch? Do you remember the seahorse did? Let's count how many babies this opossum has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I can see, and who knows, there might be some hiding somewhere. 7 little babies. It's a lot of babies. If you were a baby snake, you'd have a tooth on your snout to slash your leathery egg, and you would say "Sss, sss," as you slithered away. There they are, coming out of their eggs. If you were a bear cub, you'd come out naked into a wintry den, but your sleeping mother would be nice and furry and warm. Look Look at how big Mama is and look how small those babies are. I see 1, 2, 3 babies. Do you remember what other animal had 3 babies? If you remember, see if this is right. The baby on the cover, the mommy on the cover had 1, 2, 3 babies. And something I didn't see before. Look at this. There was 1 hiding in the back, so I was wrong. That mama had at least 4 babies. They're so tiny. If you were a baby deer mouse, your skin would be wrinkled and pink, and your skin would be so thin that when you drank your mama's milk, you could see the milk right in the tummy. There's no fur and very, very thin skin. Let's see how many babies she has. I'm not even sure what's what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I see 6 babies, but who knows? There could be more there, or there could be some on the other side. If you were a brand new elephant, you'd wear a halo of long brown hair. And this, I don't know if you ever knew this, but you know how babies and small children suck their thumbs? Well, baby elephants, they suck their trunks, just like baby humans suck their thumb. Isn't that cute? Or their fingers, or a pacifier. If you were a tadpole, you wouldn't look a bit like your mom and dad. Not yet anyway. See, there's a tadpole. Just looks like a fish with a long tail. And slowly they start growing legs and then arms. The tail gets shorter and shorter. And pretty soon, when they're grown up, they look like that guy right there. But of course, you're not a tadpole and you're not a snake. You're not a porcupine or a whale. You're not a hairy elephant baby, or you're not a seahorse popping out of your father's pouch. And yet you were born too. Look at that. There's Mommy, the baby. You rode curled beneath your mother's heart, growing and growing, waiting to come out. We're ready, we said. And out you came. Look how cute. Naked as a bear cub, soft as a porcupine, wrinkled as a deer mouse, free as a kitten. That was you. There's a mama with her baby, a human mama. How much she loves her baby already. The end. And now look, there's baby is a little bit bigger, and baby has a cat and a kitten. So maybe that's the mama cat and 1 kitten. And that's the story called If You Were Born a Kitten. So I think I'm going to stop now because I want to show you some ideas for a Mother's Day card. And I do have another book about mothers. And maybe I'll read that next week because it's really a silly book. It's called Mother, Mother, I Want Another. So we'll see if we can do that one maybe next week. But I'm going to go get ready and show you how to make a Mother's Day card. See you in a few minutes. Bye.